Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Dragon Ball Nation. Now today we're giving you guys my weekly Q&A. Not a whole lot of introduction, but joining me today I have... Someone introduce yourselves.
Hi, it's Daddy. Even though I'm not going to call myself Daddy anymore because somebody actually goes, why do you call yourself Daddy if your audience is kids? I go, I don't call myself Daddy for the kids, you stupid fucking moron. It's a Family Guy joke.
Beautiful friends from all around the world. I'm your guest, Black and Balls.
So right there where it says your friends, underneath Gabby is me. How about that? Right there on your screen.
Well, they're not gonna see that.
Oh, they're not?
No.
Oh, okay. Then never mind.
Yeah, they're gonna see like the first. I increase it so they see like the first two questions or like the top two. I got a weird way of doing
Why don't you just zoom in on Chrome?
Well, because either way I'm gonna zoom in so they don't see my top and bottom bars here.
We'll just do Control Plus and zoom in.
I know how to do it.
So you don't have to edit the video.
Oh.
By the way, also you could see the Skype thing there.
Well, they're not gonna see that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's cutting it into the I only.
Yeah, I'm cutting it so they're not gonna see anything. Okay,
you're
let's get into the first question. Dan, Daddy, do you want to read that?
Hey, man, what if Chi-Chi and Bulma did the fusion dance in Dragoon Ball Z Kai from Marcus Marino? This is why I'm glad I don't do Ask FM as much as I used to.
Yeah.
Well, I think it was a joke one, but if they did a what if question, I'd probably wouldn't have any pants on.
We already did a video about that. Don't
we
you remember?
We did the 6. I think it was 6 or 5. I think it was 6 best what if fusions, and yeah, Bulma and Chi-Chi fusion, bitchy, yeah, bitchy, yeah, very attractive too. Mike, what about this one?
If Frieza's first form in ROF was stronger than Kid Buu, his final form then is 226 times Kid Buu, because I make shit up off the top of my head. That's not far off Super Saiyan Vegito, and Goku was doing well versus Frieza in his base form. Is Goku's base really that strong? I have no idea what the hell this guy is talking about.
Bro, I
the
have no
thoughts and opinions of Dragon Ball Nation are not affiliated with that LMS Mike and Geekdom 101.
He was saying basically that Frieza's first form.
Well, I
was
think
stronger
he's
than
doing
Kid
the
Buu.
math on Frieza's first form and how big of a boost that was.
Well, he was
in
a
the
hell
final.
of a lot stronger than Kid Buu, as you'll find out in the How Strong is Gohan.
Well, I don't know how he figured out Super Saiyan Vegito, but that's another story, I guess, entirely.
I don't know.
Is Goku's base is above Buhan, apparently, what we've dissected. If that's what they want to answer, they could just ask how strong Goku's base is.
Yeah.
This math, I'm telling you right now, would not apply to the actual series, but just due to straight power scaling without math, then they're above Buhan.
Well,
That's
I
pretty
think he's
clear.
trying to apply the jump between the first form of.
Well, that's why I said, yeah.
530,000,
But they don't take that into consideration.
I don't
They
think
probably don't even
that's-
have it that as big of a jump at all.
Yeah,
it's
I
probably
don't
way
think,
less.
I don't think that it's like that anymore, to be honest, because it doesn't make any sense that he would get 226 times stronger than fucking Buhan.
I mean, not to cut you off again, Mike, but it could be kind of like, they're not thinking of this in the writing team, but we could probably say it's kind of like what you're talking about with how Goku and Vegeta Super Saiyan might just have the 400 times multiplier now. Because
that's
they're
what I
all
think they
just
should
levels
explain
of...
with the training,
Right.
Frieza's training. Oh, I just train to use all my power, or at least a larger degree in different
Well,
forms.
he has a power
jump
level
less.
1.3 million.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a very smart versus for you guys. Controlled Golden Osaru Gogeta versus Super Saiyan 3 Vegito, no knowledge of Tail. Okay, I know you guys hate these questions, but I just love seeing the crazy shit people come up with, to be completely honest with you. I
don't
see
even
one that said
understand how that
SSJ, SS4, Golden, God Cell, Kaioken times a million. They basically just called him Ultimate Cell.
Was that an Unreal video?
I don't know. But
I think Gogeta wins this one. How about that?
It doesn't make any sense. Like, no
course
knowledge of Tail. It's an Uzaru. How the fuck would he not have knowledge of a Tail? He has
either way,
one.
the Golden Ozaru would be stronger than Super Saiyan 3. Even though Vegito's stronger than Gogeta, the Golden Ozaru would be stronger, right?
Yeah, the multiplier, whatever that mystery multiplier is for that Golden Ozaru, would be stronger.
I would
Right.
assume that just because of the Super Saiyan 3 transformation, Gogeta could be, say, 4 times weaker than Vegito, but I don't really know.
Okay.
Y'all are the power scaling guys, bro. These kind of questions.
Well, when the power scaling is such a hypothetical thing as that, it's kind of hard. Like I was going through the questions earlier, and there's one that me and Mike probably won't even be able to think of.
Well, here's
Yeah,
another one
the
right
crazy
here,
one.
bro, from Brandon Gonzalez.
All right. Well, you can read it then, Daddy.
Controlled SSJ Garuzaru Goku versus Beerus. If he can't win, then do you think that Beerus would have to use most of his power? Yeah. I've never heard of Garuzaru Goku, but I would say he would win. On to the next question.
He'd be
Yeah.
10 times God, so
Yeah.
He's got
Then again,
another one. He's got another one.
Oh. Wonder what
Yeah,
Mike-
look.
Mike, read that
What
one.
if-
I guess I will.
Or go. Whoever wants to read it.
I'll read it.
No,
What if
no one
future
wants to
Or
read.
do it in my voice.
What if future
Yeah.
Gohan kept his tail and went Golden Uzaru against the Andorids?
Sounds like something from Star Trek. The
He's probably-
Andorid system.
The Andorids system.
The thoughts
yeah.
and opinions of Geekdom 101 do not reflect on Dragon
What
Ball
do you mean?
Nation.
I haven't even given an opinion yet.
It's a joke, bro.
I haven't even given it.
It's a prank, bro. It's a prank. Don't
Dude,
rob
this
me.
is a
Don't
crazy
tease me, bro.
question.
The future Gohan kept his tail and went Golden Uzaru.
He wouldn't be able
against
to.
the
He
androids.
would have destroyed the whole Earth.
Yeah, it
That was
wouldn't-
kind of a dumb question.
He
bro.
would have destroyed the whole Earth. That's the answer.
The sad thing is, even if Gohan went Super Saiyan 2, I did a video about this.
Right,
that
someone asked me in a
surprisingly doesn't have a
Q&A,
lot of views.
Yeah, they asked me Q&A. I'm like, yeah, I mean, he probably
still
wouldn't have-
lose.
Wouldn't have, yeah, I'm maybe one of them he could beat, but if they're both fighting, no way.
Yeah, he's done.
If Gogeta fused with Vegito, I would like that. Let's not really
So would I guess.
I
Gogito.
would like that.
Okay, Mike, this is a good one for us. That I've never really. First of all, I haven't seen a Super 13 movie in about a year.
I saw it like a few months ago.
Okay, how strong is Super 13? I would say definitely strong on Semi-Perfect Cell. That's obvious.
Well,
I
it
wouldn't.
depends.
I wouldn't say as strong as Perfect Cell though. But
No, not even close. But remember, the movie villains are only as strong as they're supposed to be for that certain
come on,
time.
Danny.
Yeah, exactly. Like Broly's supposed to be weaker than Boo, and
No,
he's supposed to be
Mike.
weaker
Mike,
than
better watch
Super
your tone,
Perfect
well, the
Cell
Broly
in the
fans.
first movie.
Better watch your tongue.
I know. How strong is he? I could see him being around, say, I don't know. I could see him being around Semi-Perfect Cell. The only reason I don't say that he is significantly stronger is because this is a different timeline where they somehow destroyed the androids and they never fought Cell, I guess.
Mhm.
So it could say take place in the unseen timeline. For all we know, Trunks beat them with the time controller, the controller to shut them down. And these androids came out as a result. Like, they don't really seem like they're as powerful as they were during the Cell games, obviously, or else they would have gotten the shit kicked out of them. And they would have effortlessly beat the guy. So I could see him being around, say, Semi-Perfect Cell.
I could. I think he's stronger. I mean, that's just my gut feeling because we don't honestly know.
Yeah.
Just because when they did it, we couldn't gauge his strength because no one could do anything to him at all,
No.
except for the Spirit Bomb, which was
yeah,
That's
crazy.
Yeah.
that's every movie villain.
Well, I
And
know.
that's
I'm
the
just
annoying
saying.
thing. It's like, oh, Broly beat up every single Saiyan. It's like every fucking
Every
movie villain did that.
Stupid idiot. Every movie villain does the same thing.
Golden Super Buhan versus Super Saiyan Blue Vegito. Come on, bro. Even though Golden would be stronger, I would say Vegito still.
Can we get some good questions, bro?
But I
This is
think we're gonna get them. I think we're gonna be getting them.
good.
You don't think that? Hold on, Danny. You don't think this is a good question?
The views expressed by what you said. Whatever you said.
All right. Okay, Mike. This one's about you, so you can read it.
I showed Mike from LSM this. Let me know what you think. If Super Saiyajin 4 is 30 times Super Saiyajin 3 and Goku's base at the end of GT was stronger than Buhan, not the start of GT where it was only Super Saiyajin 3 level, that means Super Saiyajin 4 is 12,000 times base and Buhan is 30 times Super Saiyajin 3. So then Super Saiyajin 4, I'm sure they're all getting pissed off right now because I keep pronouncing it correctly, is
Saiyajin.
360,000 times Super Saiyan 3 and Omega Shenron is over 1 million Super Saiyan 3.
If you want to estimate
no.
math,
Oh, God.
I could do this shit
I
in
don't
my
miss
head at
doing
this-
these. I don't miss doing these.
Okay, let's see. Super Saiyan 4 is 30 times Super Saiyan 3. There's no proof of that, so no. I mean, he wasn't dominating Uzaru Baby that much.
right?
where I
It's
would
more
say-
than 10. It's definitely more than 10 times, and I plan to do a video talking about the multiplier of Super Saiyan 4,
Let's
as
look
well
at it
as
like this,
Goku's
right?
base. But
If Goku's base in GT
GT.
is Super Saiyan. That's 400 times the base, and then we put Super Saiyan on top of Super Saiyan, which would be what would be 1,600, 400 times. No, actually, it would be. I'm not getting a calculator out right now. 400 times 400 is 160,000. Damn it, I can't do math today. 160,000 times the base. So no, that automatically is wrong. So Super Saiyan 4 is 12,000 times the base. I still think it doesn't make any sense. Like, I think that at this point in time, Super Saiyan is probably the same level, if not stronger, than Super Saiyan 4 in Super right now. And Super Saiyan Blue would just mop
Better
the
watch
floor.
your language, Mike.
I know that they don't want to hear that, but
Well, I don't wanna hear
the fact that Hit could stand up to 10 times Goku shows that he would mop the floor with Omega Shenron and everyone else in GT, except for maybe Gogeta.
Better watch your language.
Gogeta's the only one we don't know about.
Because he beat the strongest character that was ever in Dragon Ball at that time, and effortlessly we didn't even see anywhere near his limits. So yeah, that's why I always bring that up. People say like, oh, Hit. I'm like, well, you just don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say Gogeta would win. I'm just saying we don't know.
No, we don't. But ultimately, I think that super characters at this
They
point
just say God Key, and that's in the discussion. So that's been the discussion for the last 3 years. So, Danny, I'm sure you don't have anything to add to that.
No, I'm just chilling, bro.
Yes, Daddy.
Y'all are doing a good job. Y'all are just chilling.
When people say super characters are stronger than GT, they always bring up the universe thing from episode 12, but
Yes,
Chillis,
they
it does
do.
not matter in a 1v1 fight since Hit can't destroy the universe, Golden Frieza can't.
We don't know they
NGC
can't destroy the universe.
No,
They
no.
just-
What happened was that Goku just learned how to control that. Was what happened.
That's our best guess.
I guess that the only thing that it makes sense is that when Goku and Beerus were fighting initially, when they were punching, their shockwaves were destroying the universe because of how powerful they were. Like when Superman fought alternate dimensional Superman from Earth 1. But ultimately, Goku figured out how to match perfectly the flow of Beerus's ki, which canceled out the negative shockwaves. Now, if I remember correctly, they kept having shockwaves after that.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, bro.
Just keep
But
listening, Danny. Learn.
Ultimately, it doesn't. I don't know. I mean,
It's already.
still
It was
inconsistent.
It wasn't a bullshit feat, but it's obviously something they don't care about capitalizing on at all.
No. I mean, they had. We have.
Look
this
at it
force
with a
field
grain of
made by
salt.
Vados and around the tournament, so that way it doesn't work. Oh wait, Goku shot a ×10 Kaioken blue fucking Kamehameha through the force field and didn't blow up the entire 12 universes.
Yeah.
So who knows?
How much stronger is Perfect Cell than Final Form Frieza?
A lot.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I actually did the math about that. This whole thing is just a math thing.
I mean,
Uh,
Perfect Cell's got to be around.
Every question you're getting is a math question.
I
know.
would say
Math.
10 times about. That's probably what I would put him
No,
at.
he's
More than that, at least.
Okay,
but at
Perfect
least
Cell.
10 times.
I
I think
I would
around
say-
$1 billion or more would be safe.
Yeah, I would say that Cell is around. If we say that Goku was 40% of Cell, all right. So Goku, let's say he was 10 times what he was on Namek, so 30 million times that would be 1.5 billion. So Cell would be like 7-8 billion.
Right. That
So
doesn't sound bad.
and I would put Gohan around like 4 billion, I guess maybe
Mm-hmm.
something like that.
Oh, da, da. Mm-hmm.
16, you really love life.
Don't put that
You
fucking.
gave everything
Don't put
up
that
to
shit.
save it.
No, we don't like that shit around
I
here.
let you
We don't like
die.
that. We don't like that.
Ah!
You didn't give a shit about that. We don't like that stuff. You
Is there
shouldn't have
anything
cared
on here
about
that's
that.
not power scaling, Josh.
I want something Daddy can answer, so I'm gonna have to skip down a little bit.
No. You go. Y'all go ahead. You're doing good. I'll chime in whenever whenever I see something I like.
Do you think Goku's base is stronger than Buhan by the end of GT based on his performance against Super 17? In his regular SSJ form, he did better than Majub, who apparently is stronger than Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku. SSJ2 Vegeta, SSJ2 Gohan, SSJ Trunks, and SSJ Goten versus him. Mike, why don't you answer this one? Because I'm lost.
GT makes no fucking sense.
Well, Dragon Ball.
Well,
makes-
Quinn, Kwame.
Man.
He a long time ago, he's like, you want to do a power scaling video about Super 17, and it never happened, so I might just do my own because he's taking forever.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
sure. Well, wait a minute. You're telling me that he was gonna do a video and it never happened? No.
Well, I recorded a video with him about a month and a
No.
half ago on how strong is Master Roshi, and it has yet to come up, so.
Come on, bro.
Hey,
You wanna do it
cool.
with me? I'll do it with you.
Hey, man. When's the next chapter chat going up?
What the fuck is chat to chat?
Oh, wait,
I don't
never?
know what that
Okay.
is.
No, yeah, I don't know what
Hakusho
it is either
series
until they
is cool.
explained it. Yeah.
Was Majube
Wait,
stronger
you
than
have-
Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku since he did much better versus Baby Vegeta than he did?
Maybe.
I mean, I have to look. I
He
have
still
to
got
look
his
back.
ass decisively beaten.
I have to look back at those parts of GT again. So, I got the green bricks back there.
Ugly.
There literally is. Okay. I almost want to do a video on this, maybe with
Yeah.
Mike, and I know Quinn did a video on this talking about if he was Super Saiyan 2 or not. But I'm gonna put a little twist on it though.
Actually, Quinn did a video on it, and so did Super Jan.
Well,
And
that-
the
well,
answer
one
is,
more.
I think he was.
Well, yeah, no, exactly.
The
But hold
electricity
on.
thing is way overhyped.
I don't
Let's just-
disagree. Well,
just-
hold on. This is gonna be a brief overview of probably what I'm gonna say in the video. But was Gohan Super Saiyan 2 or mastered SSJ during Broly, or I guess versus Broly in Second Coming? The designs are the exact same of those forms, and there was no electricity. If you really want to get into the hair argument, well, number one, obviously he'd be Super Saiyan 2 against Broly in the beginning because there's no way he would have done better against Broly. A stronger Broly and a weaker Gohan, he'd have to be Super Saiyan 2 to do better. Number one. Number two, his hair actually is the Super Saiyan 2 hair. I'm just going to point that out there. There is no electricity, but I don't give a shit about that.
Yeah.
But during the Kamehameha clash, he might have been actually Super Saiyan 1. And the reason I say this is because, number one,
He does look different.
I know
He's
that,
tired.
but hold on, people hate the hair argument, but when you're doing it in such a condensed form like that, right after going from one Super Saiyan form to another, I think it's pretty deliberate that they would change the hair. And if you don't think that, that's fine. I am gonna say that before he goes Super Saiyan 1 or 2, whatever it is against Broly to do the Kamehameha, before that he did pass out after Broly fell in the lava. He passed out from and then had like no energy.
I just
I
rewatched
think
the
it
movie
makes
the other
sense.
day,
It
so-
makes sense for him to be Super Saiyan 1. I think I might do a video on this.
Well, not to mention, I purposely, like, a lot of people don't understand this. In my Broly video, I purposely made Broly seem stronger just so I can compare him to someone who is 2 times stronger in Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I didn't mean literal Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I just meant someone that strength level.
Mike, he's stronger than Kid Buu.
Kid Buu's power level is 1.3 billion. Gogeta's power level is at 1.5. Broly's is 1.5.
Yeah, weaker than Cell.
Akira Toriyama wrote this himself.
See, Broly's still weaker than Cell and stronger than Gogeta.
Uh-huh.
Or I mean, no, Cell. Yeah, whatever. Fuck it. We'll go on to the next question. Mike, why don't you read this one?
When Toriyama said he has no plans for Goku and Vegeta to surpass Beerus and Whis, I don't think he was referring to Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 10. Was this just normal Super Saiyan?
I'd like to think that it was just normal.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll
Because he
chime
said
in on
Goku
this.
and Vegeta, so I think that he's kind of comparing those two.
I'll chime in on this just real quick.
Yes,
Because I
Daddy.
have something to say about it here.
Yes, Daddy.
That interview dropped right around, I want to say like late April, early May. I don't remember exactly when, but the actual time when the interview was done, we don't know. So that interview may have been done before any of the Universe
Right.
6 stuff was even finished yet.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we don't know, and that's the thing. But nonetheless, it is kind of strange to me, and I've always said this, that SS Blue plus the 3 years of training,
Mhm.
plus the
That would
Kaioken-
already be stronger than Beerus, in my opinion. It should be. The three.
Well, the fact that Beerus was sweating
Right.
says that at least he's close. He's
Yeah.
close. So I think Toriyama may have been saying that just to fuck with people because he does that,
Or
or
was
maybe
old.
he didn't think that he would ever make him surpass it, or maybe in Toriyama's head, he's redoing the power scale to make Beerus stronger, and maybe Beerus has a secret power that we don't even know about. Because the thing
yeah,
is,
like Final Form Bills.
Yeah.
right?
Bills.
Golden Bills.
Golden Bills coming
Golden
to a YouTube channel.
SSJ SS4 Bills.
Golden Hit coming to a YouTube channel near you. No, but just to wrap that up, I think the scaling is super fucked completely, and I do think that those of you who are still, and there's a lot of people who are still going on that 6, 10, 15 thing, you have to drop that. That's
Every
from
time I bring it up,
gods.
Yeah.
I say there's a good chance they don't even look at that anymore. And it's probably
No,
the way,
they
but I
don't.
just bring
You
it
know,
up just
good
because it
chance.
did
They
happen.
do not look at it anymore.
Right.
It's yesterday's
I
fucking.
Well, they never looked at it. He just said it.
Well, I think the main one, though, that people still kind of have to, like, include, and they just have to cut it out to fit
Frieza's
with what we're seeing
1.3
now.
million.
No, is the 10% line that he said against Vegeta. Because there's
Right.
no way that...
ruins everything. That
There's
ruins
no There's no way Super Saiyan Blue is not stronger than Vegeta was in that moment.
But
Of course
Mike,
not.
they hit Bulma. All right, we're gonna read this one, and then we're gonna skip down to get all the fucking power scaling questions because these are a little bit too many of these.
Yeah.
Mike, why don't you read this? All right, no, hold on. Danny, please read this. This is your question.
The top one?
Yes, honey.
SSGSS4 Vegito versus Beerus with Champa Fusion. The last ones are gonna win.
Yeah, there's like there's multiple I know that Vegeta would be immensely strong, but you're talking about multiple fusions right there.
Yeah,
Not to
that's
mention that
absurd.
Whis is already ridiculously overpowered as it is.
game over.
Like,
bro.
honestly, even if you fuse against Whis, he'll just go back in time and beat you before
Don't
you
be that
fuse.
guy, Mike. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy that says that. Don't be that guy. Please don't.
Vegito could beat Whis. No, he fucking couldn't because he could just
Broly
turn
can't,
back
though.
time.
Broly
Yeah,
can't.
we all know Broly.
Well, Broly can because Broly doesn't fuse, so he's just gonna be strong.
If Broly fused with anyone, he'd be weaker, except for if he fused with Harold, and then Harold would be weaker.
When Goku said to Bills that, no. When Goku, oh no, I said I was gonna. Oh, fuck that question. Sorry.
Skip around.
Oh wow, there's a lot of them.
When was the last time you watched a VHS?
Oh god, about 10 years probably.
Danny, when was the last
I'll
time
answer this one really quick. Tien Buu Saga versus 100% full power Frieza before Resurrection F. Frieza
Tien.
would, I would say Frieza would molest him. But
Tien
that's-
would kill him with one hit.
You think so?
Tri-beam.
Oh well, yeah, that's right.
If Tien hits him with a tri-beam, he wins. Like, that's all I'm going to say right now. If
Well, what if
Tien-
Frieza cuts his head off? Okay,
Oh,
but if
then-
we're talking
then he
pure
loses.
strength, I'm pretty sure Frieza's a lot stronger.
Oh, yeah, obviously he'd still wreck Tien up with the tri-beam.
Could you please spread the word on Xenoverse for PlayStation Vita? It would never happen. There's no way the hardware could handle it.
It would not happen.
No
Just-
way the hardware could handle it. It probably
people-
barely handled Battle of Z, I bet.
Do people still have Vitas?
I forgot they existed until someone brought it up
I was
yesterday.
gonna say, who the fuck owns a Vita?
My brother owns one, and I've never seen him use it.
You have a brother?
Mm-hmm. You didn't know that?
Yeah, I did, bro.
Oh, oh no. I did want to bring this up because this is the ultimate perfect cell. This one's for Mike. Mike, want to read that?
Ultimate perfect cell with ultimate Kaioken times infinity, and this cell is immortal versus the king
So
of
it's just
everything.
trolling
Zeno.
questions at this point.
I like the ultimate perfect cell ones. I'm gonna have to. delete that,
The winner
though.
is Harold. There was actually another ultimate one
Eat
above that.
ass.
Look above that.
I agree. Eat that ass.
Is Ultimate Perfect Cell the most powerful anime character ever because his power level is beyond infinite and he can survive in a universe-sized explosion at less than 1% and can 900 billion universes in under a second?
I think I could just call this Q&A Ultimate Perfect Cell. Jesus Christ. It's
Yeah, you
all
should.
about. It's all about him.
Yeah. Do you eat monkey booty?
No. What are your top 5 Dragon Ball Z games? I don't know if anyone can answer. I mean, Danny, you might be able to answer. I don't know how many of them you've played, but
I haven't played all of them, but my top 5 as far as now Dragon Ball Z or all Dragon
just
Ball
do
games?
just do Dragon Ball.
Okay, I would
Let's
just
make
say
it easier.
I would say Xenoverse for me, Burst Limit, Budokai 3.
Is this 5 to 1?
No, I'm just my 5 favorites.
Just 5 of them. Okay.
Revenge of King Piccolo, which I think is very underrated,
That's
and
the Wii
Dra-
game, right?
Yeah, I love that game. And then Dragon Ball Z Legends, but I really like Advanced Adventure, and I really like.
I bet nobody out there has heard of Dragon Ball Z Legends.
That's an old.
That's
it's an old
that's a
game.
little more obscure too.
Well, it's
That's an
old as
older one.
fuck. It's
Yeah,
from
I love the
96.
soundtrack.
Oh, I love the whole
I don't
game.
think it's even Yamamoto. That was like that era too, but it wasn't Yamamoto. I don't think.
It wasn't. I thought it was. Yamamoto.
It didn't sound like him. It didn't sound plagiarized enough.
Well, that's true.
Well,
But
it did sound very different, but I have to look at that. I don't think it was Yamamoto, but I could be wrong. I'm just guessing because it didn't sound like it. But for me, I don't know if Mike has one.
Nah,
but-
I also want to say a couple honorable mentions too. Hyperdimension. I like that.
Oh, you know-
Budokai 2.
You don't like
Huh?
Final Bout?
I never
No, I
liked
like-
Final Bout.
Well,
Great
you
soundtrack.
see, I haven't even played 5 Dragon Ball Z games, so my top 5 will be Final Bout, Final Bout, Final Bout, Final Bout,
Which one has
and
Broly in it?
Broly's Mystical Adventure.
They don't
That's
have
pretty
that.
bad. I just wanted to also say that just honorable mentions. I also wanted to throw in Supersonic Warriors 2.
Oh,
That's a very fun game that nobody ever talks about.
very. That was the DS one. The first one's on Game Boy. Game Boy Advance. I'll put mine 5. I mean, Xenoverse is definitely my favorite. I'll say that much. But I'll just put 5 down, no order. Besides Xenoverse, of course. Xenoverse is my favorite. Burst Limit, Budokai 3, just like Danny. Those are all fucking phenomenal games.
And I think Budokai 2 is also very underrated, bro.
No,
I
it
think-
is. I think people look at the story mode and they're like, well, I don't really like the story mode, but
I
mean,
love the story mode.
I mean, I like Budokai 1 story mode better, but No, but I was gonna say, if I could think, so Xenoverse, Budokai 3, Burst Limit, Legacy Goku 1 or 2 and 3. I can't really pick between those two. I have to just put them both there. And then probably fuck it. Let's just say Super Sonic Warriors, first one. I got a special heart for special place in my heart for the first one.
What about Final Bout?
I don't think there's any Final Bout fans out there besides the soundtrack, but it's all top 5 GTA games. They're not really asking. I mean,
But okay, there are more than 5 GTA games.
right? I can answer this one right now, but I don't know if you guys can.
Come on, bro. You must underestimate me. All right, my favorite is 5.
Right, 5's the best one, I think.
Followed by San Andreas.
Mhm.
Love San Andreas. Followed by, I would say, this third one's tough because it's a tie between like Vice City and 4. I would probably say Vice City wins just a little bit because of the soundtrack. Then 4, and then I would say GTA 3. But I never played the handheld one in London. I never played that one.
It was Chinatown Wars was pretty good. It just was call back to the old ones. But for me, 5's the best. I don't think there's any question. I mean, I like 4's story a lot better.
I mean, 5 is just a better San Andreas.
5's just a great game. I can't see any reason why people think San Andreas is better, I guess, besides for the story and characters, but like just everything about 5 is better.
San Andreas has fucking. I'm not. You know what?
Hot coffee.
Well, besides that, like it's a tribute to the hood, and that's always more fun.
Well, yeah, Boys in the Hood.
Well, no, Men's Society. That's the movie tributing Men's Society.
Well,
but
no.
And I love those movies, so that wins an extra.
Well, yeah, it's like big inspiration from Boys in the Hood, but 5 was the best. Then 4 for me. I love GTA 4. I don't think it's underrated in terms of critical success, but I think a lot of fans. It was a big departure, I should say, in terms of the style. But I really have a lot of respect for the detail in that game. So that would be my next one. Then Vice City, San Andreas, and then probably... I like 3, but I would probably say... I can't pick the GTA 4 DLCs. I guess I just put 3 because then you're just going... Then at that point, you're just looking at the handhelds and the... the handheld 3D ones.
Yeah,
and
for the record, I'm not counting the 4 expansion packs.
Right.
That is part of.
They
4.
are big enough to be their own games, but they're still GTA 4.
Yeah, I still count it as GTA 4. Yeah. Whereas San Andreas and Vice City were actually different games, different stories.
Right. Vice City had I love Vice City so much.
Yeah, Vice City is my favorite one.
Yeah, a lot of people put that over San Andreas, but it's like, dude, San Andreas had so much more to do. I like Vice City. Yeah,
no, Vice City was small, but I just the feel of that game I just liked a little bit. I don't like it much more in San Andreas, but I do like it a little bit more. Just a little bit. What about you, Mike? What you got a top 5?
Vice. I haven't played every GTA game. But Vice City is my favorite.
Don't count Red Dead.
4, honestly,
that's a good game though.
That was fantastic.
In some ways, I like 4 more than I like 5. But I haven't played like both of them in a while.
Right.
So
4 is very underrated. I feel like in a lot of aspects, but you continue.
But then I really like 3.
The driving in 4 was like weird.
Yeah, I mean, I really like 3. The cops are much better in 4 than 5, though. The cops are ridiculous in 5. Like the cops take away a lot.
I'm like
of
one
fun
of the few people that I don't mind the cops in 5.
But like I never played San Andreas though, and I know.
What?
Oh, dude, that's one of the best games ever made. That might actually be the best. When you think about that, might be the best PS2 game ever made.
Oh, that and Resident Evil 4, I would say, hands down.
Well, I also liked.
I know I'm just.
Don't be blasphemous, Mike.
I know that people are not gonna like me saying this, but I don't really like Resident Evil 4 that much. And the reason why is because my least favorite missions in games are Protect quests. And the entire games are Protect quests. Not to mention that Resident Evil 4 is what turned Resident Evil into like an action franchise.
That's a good point as well, actually.
I like the more strict horror of like the first one.
Yeah, I missed that too actually a lot.
Yeah, well, I heard that from what been leaked about 7, I heard it's going back, but I'm not too sure.
I like the Resident Evil movies though.
But for if you want me to honestly say, like, speaking of GTA and like Red Dead, my top 5 games are like the majority of my top games are all made by Rockstar, which are the guys that make GTA and Red Dead. Like they make everything they fucking come out with is gold.
Yeah, in fact, there's a few underrated titles as well that people need to check out, like Manhunt. I thought was
Yep.
fantastic.
Mid-
Especially
I don't think a lot of people play Midnight Club either. That's such a good racing
Midnight Club
series.
was like their first hit.
Mhm,
Like
I remember that.
yeah, but
Smuggler's Run, no one remembers that, but that wasn't really. It was okay. It wasn't that
well,
great.
what about LA Noir? That game went
Phenomenal.
It failed though.
Oh, yeah.
critically.
Well,
Like,
a lot. I mean, Team Bondi is the one, not to be confused with Namco Bondi, but Team Bondi was the one that is credited as a development team. But I could tell playing that game that Rockstar helped make that game way too much. Like they helped so much. That's probably why Team Bondi is not even around because they didn't do a good job with it. They had so much trouble making it. But I could tell that that was a Rockstar game through and through.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that game was fantastic. So if you have not played that game, it's on PC, PS3, and 360. You need to play it because that is an experience right there.
yeah, and I was gonna say about Manhunt is if you're a fan of movies, especially
Mm-hmm.
like obscure kind of horror movies or like old school like Fincher movies, there's like Manhunt has like thousands of movie homages that nobody would actually get unless you watch
yeah.
these movies. Like it's basically like Video Drone mixed with Battle Royale,
Mhm.
mixed like you have whole Motel Hell. So if you're like a big film fan and you play Manhunt, you're gonna pick up on all these different things, dude. It's like they have some Reanimator stuff, just all these movies that unless you're a film fan you don't know about is in that game.
Also play the Fallout games. Those are also
I
filled.
think everyone's.
That's
I
not
think.
Rockstar though.
I think everyone's played Fallout.
Well, there are people I know that have not yet. And
I
I'm
have
just
never
like,
played Fallout.
You need to. They're great games.
I have
And
never-
they might be making them into movies soon. We might have to do a video
Mm-hmm.
about that.
I
Well,
don't think
I
want
think
that.
Rockstar could make a good GTA movie, or something like that. They've actually made a movie before. It was I can't remember. It was like a lowrider movie, just about like lowrider cars and stuff. They've actually done movies before. It was kind of weird. But I guess
Interesting.
we spent a lot of time on that question. We just kind of gushed a little bit there, but
Well, it's about a good video game company. So
mm-hmm. Mike, you want to read this one? I think this one could be for you.
The Cell Saga made no sense, of course. Can Cell can sense ki, so how did he not know Gohan was stronger than him? Because he's an idiot, like everyone in the Cell Saga. It seemed like Cell would
Yeah,
try to
Vegeta.
absorb Super Saiyan 2 Gohan instead of fighting him. Well, except for in GT, Perfect Cell does not absorb people. He only spawns people because he's already perfect.
yeah, I mean, maybe he's talking about he would have stuck his like dick and sucked them off or whatever.
Yeah, like we did with Piccolo.
I don't-
Shrink that arm.
I don't
could
think
have
that he
tried
could-
that, but I
I
think
don't
Gohan
think he
would've
really
just-
does that as perfect anymore, to be honest.
Yeah, but he can, and that's what I'm saying. That because he spit out the fucking Cell Junior, so I'm thinking that he didn't do it because Gohan would have just ripped it off. I think it would have been too easy to see. It would have taken too long for him to suck.
Well,
him.
it would have been a lot like, it wouldn't have been the same. I'm walking myself into a
Like
corner.
Android 16?
I was gonna say it, but I'm like, there's nothing to absorb, so that's kind of why it didn't work. But I still think that if he got it stuck in him, I think Gohan would just fucking karate chopped it off, just like he did with Cell Juniors.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. Cell couldn't do shit against Gohan at that point. That's
And
why he had to blow
not to
himself
mention,
up.
I'm pretty sure no one in the writing team decided to think of it either.
Well, nobody on the writing team seemed to remember that, if you blow Cell's head up, he dies. So I mean, they did it
As long
twice.
as my nucleus is intact.
They literally blew him
Team
up twice
Force,
in a row.
I'm
including
hiring,
his head.
or I'm available to be hired.
Well, they need to have Cell just like yell about how he's from the future for 10 minutes in one of the Team 4-star episodes, because that's what he did in the anime.
I love
the future.
I
Gohan!
love selling the
The
team.
future!
I love selling Team 4-star bridge. Okay, this is definitely one for Daddy.
Oh yeah.
Give your advice, Daddy. The
All
perfect
right,
that you
let's-
have on my queue, because I get these a lot, and I tell people like, I am definitely not the best person for these questions. You have to
I know.
go
I
to Daddy.
remember I hit you up a year ago wanting to do these with you.
Well, you haven't.
What's even
you
about
haven't-
Dragon Ball?
Well, okay, let's go.
Dragon Emperor writes, my girl broke up with me 2 months ago because I said some things to her out of anger that scared her off. She's scared of me now. Every time I approach her, she gets petrified and runs away. She did this 3 times. I know I fucked up, but all I want to do is make things right. How do I get her to listen to me? Well,
Sounds
I
like
don't
you
know.
Don't.
Well, no. Here's the thing. I don't know what exactly he did to scare her.
Right.
It sounds like if he said some things out of anger, I didn't know what the fuck was actually said. So I don't know what you said, but the only thing I can suggest is write her a letter. That's the only thing I can tell you. Write down all your thoughts to a letter or an email or something, or a text message. I mean, I don't know why you are even trying to approach her without texting her first. Send her a text, write her an email, a letter, explain your feelings, apologize. And
Stop
if she's
breaking
not,
into her house.
yeah, right. I was thinking that in the back of my head. Yeah, please don't creep up on her car at 3 a.m. with a hook hand. All right.
Oh, so
Please
many
don't.
people aren't gonna get that reference though.
Well, that's a reference from a few different things.
Well,
but,
right.
Yeah. But the point is, if she's not willing to listen, bro, then you gotta charge that shit to the game, bro. Just don't do it again or take anger management courses. That's it. There's nothing else you can do.
You can't keep every girl.
Lots of other women out there.
Well, I can.
Well, yeah. We're gonna keep going down.
Wait, go up.
Well, up to where? This
Hit
one?
versus Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Or wait,
Super
what the hell
Saiyan
is
2 Tri Goku. That's
What
three
is
of them.
what is Tri Goku? What is
I
that?
have no fucking idea. Why would, if Goku couldn't beat him as a fucking blue times 10, what makes you think Super Saiyan 2 would do any
Well,
different?
maybe Tri Goku something else.
I don't fucking know.
Goku fused with the Tri-Beam. Or the Tri-Beam.
What do you think of this video? How much you want to bet it's a Rickroll?
How much you want to bet to double for anime video? Go.
Now they're gonna sue us.
Hey
Oh,
guys,
that.
today I'm gonna be.
Well, that's-
Somebody
yeah,
actually
I don't
made
know
a
who
video.
this is.
When they get a
Someone
chance.
actually made it. If you want me to look at your videos, just don't put them in my ask and that's all I say.
Yeah. We don't have
Because I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna sit here
Plus-
and look at
plus-
it. Just
plus-
do it on
plus-
Twitter or Facebook.
Plus, they'll trap you. They'll make you watch the video in its entirety, and then they'll nail you for a content ID match. See, that trick ain't gonna work.
Well, I'm not gonna make the screen zoom out, so it's gonna be like that Pikachu picture on the screen is gonna be like the whole screen pretty much.
I
So-
know, but still, I'm saying they'll try to trap you.
Well, they don't even know who made the video.
Oh well, whatever.
Okay.
Nathan Drake's cousin.
Mike, you want this one?
Okay.
This is more. We got some unique questions. Don't worry.
Me and my boss / friend are planning to do a co-YouTube channel. He's 30 and I'm 18. Well, that's already weird. He's planning on doing life stuff and workout tips and helping me with video game stuff every once in a while. If we get good enough content, would you mind giving input and giving some advice? I mean,
Well,
I
if
don't
the
see why
content's
not.
good, if the
You gotta
content's
show us
good-
first. You gotta
yeah,
show us.
If the content's good, why do you need advice?
Yeah.
You just gotta show us, man. Yeah.
Just do what you think will work.
I always say
that's
this,
how YouTube
we
works.
can give you advice, but I don't think I'm better than anyone else out there making content. I think I can make better content, people, but we're all people.
Sure ain't better
We're
than
not-
me.
Well, I'm not gonna.
Well, we also don't have as big a dick as I do. I'll tell you that.
We're
You know,
going by. Are we going by golf rules where smaller is better, or less is more?
Future Trunks is future. You know, he's not. It's Goku Black is actually my dick, and it just happens to transform. It's so damn big. It's fucking.
Everyone thinks it's black because it's so big.
But it's not. It's white and Jewish like me.
How long we got here in
Ginger,
recorder?
ginger.
30. We can go a little bit longer.
That's what she said.
Well, yeah.
Actually, she went to you, Josh.
Delete that Marcus Marino question. I don't even want to answer it.
I don't even see where is it. Right here.
Right there. Delete it. Bye.
Well, I
Even
think
spell weak
I think
correctly.
he's trying to say that Broly's a good character in Xenoverse, but he's not. If Tien did the split form technique,
spit form.
Danny, why don't you read it? You know what to do.
If Tien did the spit form technique, then used the Potara earrings, could he get a power boost? I've been asked this before, and the answer is probably not, or probably so. I don't know. How about I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm gonna say I don't think so.
But you said his name wrong, Danny.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Tien?
Ten Shinhan.
I know it's
10
shit, but I don't-
tri-bean.
spit
fucking-
form.
Tri-bean. Do. Okay.
Okay,
If Cell absorbed the
yeah.
future androids, would that make him weaker?
we already did a
Where's
video
that
about
one?
this on my
Oh no, I was
channel,
gonna
which
read. I was gonna
was,
just say this one that I'm gonna do a
I'm
video on
I'm
this.
plugging a video, Josh.
Well, I might not link it. You have to You have to send me a Facebook message. You'll
Well,
just
they-
link it
well-
to me on the Facebook message after too.
The hunt is happening. Go to my channel and see the video we did. How strong is Future Perfect Cell? Or Dragon Ball Z Future Perfect Cell, something like that.
Did we do that video already?
Yeah, we
I
did. We
recorded.
did.
I don't know
Like,
if you put it up.
a year ago or something.
Somewhere around there. If Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta was canon, where would you put him in terms of power level? It doesn't fucking matter if he's canon or not. It does not matter.
Yeah.
He's still an official character. I can power. It doesn't. Making him canon would not affect my power scaling of him, and I've already talked about where I think he is in strength. So
Mm-hmm.
the
We
canon
talked
does
about it
not.
in this video already.
Yep, and you did this one. When you get a collab with Double Four, fuck off. Super Saiyan 3 Trunks versus Fat Boo. Are you talking about the Trunks that went back and killed Cell? If he went Super Saiyan 3, he'd lose.
I think he would lose too. But
Yeah, he wouldn't be his.
how
He
much
just
training he had.
yeah, he just wouldn't be strong enough. I don't see how he would have gotten Super Saiyan 3 anyways, but we can all answer this one unless you guys are doing videos for it. What is your favorite Dragon Ball Z character? No. What is your favorite Dragon Ball Z character? Goku. I've talked about it a million times.
If you include Super, mine is Champa. But other than that, Frieza.
Because you guys are the same, right?
Yeah, we're the same person.
Why you, Mike?
Almost the same.
I like Gohan, guys.
I already said that. Yeah, Gohan.
My
Well, I
favorite
didn't hear
character is the Super Dragon because it reminds me of my deck, you know.
And I was
Eating
too small.
planets.
Way too small. Logically speaking, Beerus used 10% of Vegeta. We already talked about this.
Yeah. We don't know how strong Vegeta was, so we just know he's 10% Beerus. But
I like that
everything
one.
is fucking
I saw
power.
a video about GT versus
More
Super
power
characters being
scaling.
stronger, and I'm like, dude, I did that. It was you and I who did that video.
Yeah.
Yep. Look at all these power scaling. See what you did, Danny? Tell everyone I'm the king of power scaling when I'm not. And then they gotta ask me all these questions now.
Yeah, they should
Better
go on
you
my
than-
ask.
Better you than me, brother.
They should
Winter
go on
or
my
summer?
Ask FM and ask me all of those. And
Winter
then I
or
won't
summer?
Because I don't use Ask FM anymore. Winter or summer? Summer all day, every day. I hate the fucking cold.
Summer is fantastic. Yeah, it just gets too hot.
Winter for me. I like the cold.
sometimes.
Yeah, because you're from the south.
Exactly. You're from the north.
Best video game of 2016 so far. I bought like every big game, so I can actually answer this. I don't know if you guys can.
No, I haven't played anything.
I just bought Mirror's Edge Tuesday, so that's pretty good.
Is
But
it go ahead.
The last new game I played is Fallout 4, so Fallout 4.
well, that's not
That was last year.
That was
I
20,
know,
that was
I know that.
2015.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm thinking. I like the Division a lot, regardless of what people said. There's not a whole lot to actually come out this year.
Yeah, not really.
I played the Gears of War 4 beta, if you really want to count that. I'm really drawing a blank of what has come out in 2016.
I might get Overwatch.
Overwatch.
Oh yeah, I have Overwatch. It's really good. Yeah, it's good. I didn't give a shit
Doom
about
is supposed to
Battleborn.
be really good.
No, you're right. Doom is the best game I've played this year so far. You're right. I have it. That's the best one. You're right. I was trying to think of everything that came out, and I couldn't remember. I'm sure I'm missing something, but off the top of my head, Doom is the best.
Hey, Danny, read the one underneath this DAP thing. Whatever the fuck that's
I think you're the worst YouTuber of all time. Fuck Quaman, bitch ass, and Dino. I like how he had time to actually go to your Ask FM and write that.
Well, he's a big fan. That's why. What's your favorite drink? I mean, if you want me to do like the most plain, like something on a basic level.
Mountain Dew, yeehaw!
No, I like milk. Milk's
America,
great.
Vote Trump.
Milk's great. I love milk.
Breast milk for me.
Get your, I was gonna say get your cum jokes ready, but okay. What about you, Mike?
We don't need to make jokes about your real life, Josh. I mean, come on. Already said Mountain Dew. Yeehaw.
That really your favorite drink?
Listen, Mountain Dew is called the nectar of the retard, so I think I now know I feel
It makes sense, I guess.
I don't know.
Adam Carolla called the nectar.
I
of the
think
retard.
milk's the best. I think, but that's
I like Surge. That was good.
Surge.
And then that stupid kid who
Yeah, but
who
Surge
was
makes your dick
diabetic
shrink.
decided to drink it and went to a coma.
But Surge makes your dick shrink. That's probably why you're so small. But
Well, I needed that because I
well,
couldn't
like an
wear
anaconda
normal-
wrapping around you.
I couldn't wear normal. You know, like the Saiyan tail, except mine would wrap around like 87 times, and that's
Mm-hmm.
you know a cold day.
Right. Would you rather have? Okay, we're gonna do this a little bit longer, probably 7 more minutes. But would you? Unless we get into some really good questions, and it'll be an hour. But
Hopefully,
I don't want to keep you guys around for too long. Would you rather have a Dragon Ball series set after GT, like AF? Well, I fucking hate AF, so you just ruined the whole question by bringing that into it. Or Super? I guess Super, because when you brought up AF, it just sullied everything. What do you
Hey,
guys
Toyota
think?
Taro-
First time
in
after
both.
GT though.
What's that?
Toyotaro's Both.
Oh, I see. I'd rather have Super.
Yeah.
I mean,
well,
I would like to have one after AF, after GT, but not AF.
oh, AF's garbage. I know,
probably-
and I know people are gonna be like, "Well, Totoro got on Super." It's because he's a good artist, not because he's a good story writer. People
They'd
get that
probably
confused.
do,
He's not good at making. It's not because he's good at making a story, because AF's awful.
If they did another one like post GT, quote unquote, they probably have it take place in the 100-year gap when Goku's gone.
Yeah, so I wouldn't want to watch it.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
It's supposed to be the main character, Pan. Fuck
Well,
that.
Goku's immortal,
I know, but he wouldn't be there.
just like Broly. Do you?
I'll take this one. I'll take this one.
Yes,
Do you
Daddy.
think we will see old characters from Dragon Ball or other characters that Toriyama has worked on in the past, like Chrono from Chrono Trigger,
Why would Chrono be in there?
make a cameo appearance in two episodes of Super like Arale did?
Chrono's very different than a Raleigh.
Yeah, let me just explain real quick this question, okay? Chrono's not owned by Toriyama. Yes, Toriyama did design the characters for Chrono Trigger. When Toriyama designs video game characters for games for like other companies, he doesn't retain the rights to those characters. Arale is a character that he has in his manga that's owned by Bird Studios and promoted by Shueisha. Arale, Mashirito, all those characters from Dr. Slump can appear in Dragon Ball Super. Same thing with the stuff from Sandland, from any
Well,
Neko
Deborah was
Bachan.
already in. Deborah was already in it, so.
Well, kind of.
Kinda.
Kinda, yeah. And then Neko
Same
Majin,
character.
like they can appear, but like Chrono or like some of the characters from Tobal Number 1 or any of the Dragon
Unless they
Quest
got a big
characters,
payout, then they can be in it. They have to pay a lot of
it's
money.
not gonna happen.
No.
It's not gonna happen.
What
We're gonna
about
do a
no
Dragon
no
Ball
love for
cinematic universe with
No-
characters from other franchises crossing over.
yeah no love for Dragon Quest or Blue Dragon, huh?
Well,
Well, I
it's,
mentioned that. I said
it's a
Dragon-
lot like when somebody designs a character or a storyline for like Marvel or DC. Marvel and DC own it. They don't own it. Stan Lee doesn't own the rights to the Hulk and all these characters. He's not getting paid for all these movies aside from his cameos and stuff. People don't
Well,
really know that.
actually, I heard that he makes 10% of everything.
Well, I think now because he's like executive producer and they, the fans were like, give this guy fucking money. But at first, there was a long period of time where he said he made nothing on the movies.
Right. Mike, why don't you read this one? I got my answer ready, so. I thought about it for 10 seconds.
Vegito versus
Vegeta
Janemba.
It's not even right.
No.
I would say Vegito still, and the reason is because even
The
though
first one, yeah.
Janemba's not even close to Buhan in my opinion. I think he's closer to Super Buu, and I think he's even weaker than regular Super Buu.
Yeah.
I've done a video on it. Don't go blast me in the comments. Watch the video.
It's kind of obvious that he's weaker than Super Buu.
Well, apparently it's
otherwise
not
he
because
would've-
enough people disagree with me, but
Otherwise, he would have. Well, these are the same people who think that Goku is stronger than Gohan, and who think that Kid Buu is stronger than
Right,
Super
well-
Buu. So
I mean, Super Saiyan Vegito's already like way fucking stronger than Buhan. If you put they're gonna be fused with Janemba, but you put Super Saiyan 3 on top of that, that's still gonna be a wish-wash fight, I
I
think.
mean, all the Buu stuff was addition anyway, so it's not like adding Janemba is going to do shit to him.
Right. Oh yeah, you're right. It wouldn't even be a fusion. It would just be an absorption. So yeah, that's even a better point. I think even Super Saiyan Vegeta would still probably win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fat Buu versus Fat Janemba.
I'm gonna go with Fat Buu.
Yeah. I mean,
Super-
Goku
no,
said you're
it's-
the one that put Buu was the last one, the only one to push me this far, but
Oh yeah, I mean,
I think Fat Buu would still win.
I would definitely say so. Yeah, he could just absorb Janemba. I would think.
Base Super. Oh, this is a hilarious one. Danny, you can answer this, right?
Base Super Buu versus Super Gogeta. Gogeta?
Obviously, Gogeta.
Did you just say
Not
that?
even a not. Well, no, I didn't just say it, but it's a pretty obvious one.
Yeah,
Gogeta's weaker than Vegeta, but he's not that much weaker.
yeah, maybe like 4
Gogeta
times.
Gogeta probably still would have beaten Buhan. I'm pretty sure. So,
If
Yeah.
Gotenks can be Super Buu, Gogeta sure as shit
but
can.
you know what? I didn't even think of that. You're right.
Yeah.
It's pretty obvious.
Do you think Vegeta having the Bloods waves go Super Saiyan 4 was a letdown? In some ways,
I mean, I'm a
I
Goku
didn't
fan,
like,
so I'm not bothered.
If you're a
I-
Vegeta fan,
I didn't really
Sorry,
like
Jay.
that in GT that he had to use like a device to turn. I mean, it's kind of a different kind of subversion of our ideas as to how someone would attain a form.
It was more well thought out. I thought it wasn't like a bullshit thing though. I think it was more well thought out at least. Like,
Yeah,
it made
I mean-
sense in the context of what was going on. I think it
At
wasn't,
least he got the form, but really,
Yeah.
Gohan was right there, and Goten, Trunks. Why the fuck didn't all of them?
Well,
turn to
Goten was
Super
too busy
Saiyan
eating,
4 still?
trying to get some pussy.
Yeah, I guess so. With
Couldn't
that ice
blame
cream.
him. No, yeah, ice cream.
He wants to ice cream. What's her name? Felice.
Yeah. Danny, do you have anything to comment on that?
if Frieza somehow got his potential unlocked, very unlikely, how strong would he be?
As strong as Golden Frieza, you fucking idiot.
I guess so.
The
I guess
thoughts
that-
of
maybe a-
LMS
maybe a
Mike
little
do not
strong.
reflect on the thoughts
He
of
said,
Dragon Ball Nation.
I'm going to use this training to pull out my hidden potential.
Well, I don't know if
Okay?
Frieza likes
That's
to
how
pull
strong
out.
it was. You know,
I love pulling out.
Frieza. I don't.
I like leaving it in and running, but that's just me.
But no, seriously, he'd be as strong as Golden Frieza because that's literally
Well, with
what
no
he's
strain.
doing. Yeah.
Okay. I find it hard to
this guy
believe.
hates me now.
I find it well. He's got a couple more questions here for you, Mike. So I find it hard to believe that the Saiyans had as. Oh, I can't read that. Someone else read it.
Mike, go ahead.
I find it hard to
Mike's
believe
way
that
enough.
the Saiyans as a race hadn't had a Super Saiyajin for 1,000 years, considering that they're a warrior race, and then we all of a sudden get a Super Saiyan bargain sale with Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, Trunks, etc. When we see Goten transform, it was so easy for him, it seems. Why is it no other Sai? I don't know what a Sai
Writing.
It's because they had to. Toriyama was like, oh shit, how do I get these new characters as strong as the other ones? And then they didn't end up being as strong as the other ones because he
Right.
made a focal point of the series.
We're gonna
But
find one more good question and then end it. We're gonna find a good one too.
hopefully not from him.
Well, he's got a lot of them, bro.
This one right here I can answer really quick. I think Perfect Cell would win. I've talked about before.
Yeah.
I think
Bojack's
Bojack's
versus Metal Rildo. Rildo, I would say.
yeah.
Probably real, though.
Unless Bootanks absorbs him. I don't know if he could.
Super Saiyan God Gogeta versus Mega Shenron.
Got GTA games there again.
Well, I'll delete it right here.
I kind of wonder what would happen if Boo absorbed Baby.
Okay, we're gonna end it off on this one. Daddy,
Would you fuck a horse for $20? Well,
let's
Quinn
make
said-
it 20,000.
I'd do it for $20.
It's a shame that
I'd
we
do it.
didn't-
I'd do it
it's a
for
shame-
$5.
It's a shame we didn't have Xeon in this Q&A.
Well, yeah. Well, he lied. Yeah. Well, Quinn also.
Ah, you don't tell me.
I would.
I know. No, I would
I
not
mean-
fuck a horse for $20.
Well, no, because
You eat a
prefer
monkey
to be
titty.
fucked by it.
Well, how much am I getting for the monkey titty? It's just free.
It's just breast meat. I mean, you eat fucking chicken breasts.
Chicken and monkey is a little bit different, I think.
Yeah, it probably tastes a little bit gamier.
It smells worse.
Mike, do you want to answer this? Did you answer this one, Mike?
No, because I have standards, unlike you two.
Well, I said I wouldn't. So,
Well, that's because you want to be fucked by the horse.
It pretty much killed you there, bro.
thanks for watching this Q&A, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to Geekdom 101 and Mike from Laughing Stock Media. Links down in the description.
Awesome.
Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you later.
Shut
Bye.
up.